So not the first time he has been the #1 bantamweight contender, but most would argue this is a totally different beast than the man who arrived in a championship setting prior. Your thoughts on the #1 contender coming in here tonight?
You know, when you get here, you find an opportunity to try and become the man. But if it doesn't work out, you got to find your way back. That's exactly what this guy did. Not many believe that he would find his way back to this championship. He has. But now he understands that this will be the last chance. The last chance to become the champion. He cannot miss this opportunity. It's all or nothing for this guy walking into the octagon.
As some might say, don't be Russell Westbrook, right? Don't get to the NBA Finals one time, you gotta get back.
There twice. You gotta get there twice.
All right, here he is, folks. You know who he is, the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world. And as much as his focus is firmly on this title defense here tonight, he did say in our fighter meeting, I want to go down as one of the all-time greats, and he just might.
Yeah, if you're going to do that, though, you got to continue to win. He has every intention of doing that. He has said time and time again that I'm not just here for right now. I'm here forever. So even when I'm gone, people will remember me. In order to be remembered, though, you've got to stack up those championship defenses. And he has already started to do it. He intends to keep that rolling tonight.
We talk about guys like Dominic Cruz and Aljamain Sterling, and this man believes skill for skill. He's better than both of those guys.
Yeah.
Another chance to prove it tonight. Don't shoot the messenger.
Some of these guys,
Our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! Hard round for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Raphael Assuncao. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Thomas Almeida.
One of the best in the business. Herb Dean is our referee tonight.
Good.
All right, ready to go here, round one. Here is the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Raphael Assuncao, has been largely a striker in the UFC, as defensively sound as it gets. One of the better significant strike defense percentages on this UFC roster. Takedown defense should be there as well.
big right hook there by the champ. Big punch lands through the middle.
Nice job there by Raphael Assuncao. He's still staying home at Georgia to train with his brothers, Junior and Freddie, and if it's not broken, no need to fix it. He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by a defensive Almeida.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one.
He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Knee landed there as usual by Assuncao. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Not much behind the takedown offering there. Man, he is so sound defensively. Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right in the front.
That's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Feels like the beginning of the end. So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so there's the horn. It's amazing to think we got here given how many times he rocked his opponent there in the previous round. Almost looked like a glorified sparring session given how dominant he was.
Yeah, it just looked like one guy that was much better than the other guy. He was hurting him every time he landed, and it's a testament to his ability and his accuracy in the stand-up.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Almeida going for the body, missed with that kick. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Big right hand. He's very close to the finish here. Lands with the ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
And now some separation. All right,
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
oh, huge left. Well, he's landed a few. Oh!
Yeah, he hurt him real bad. He's still hurt.
Almeida's knee strike is blocked. 2 minutes now to go round two. Assuncao's bleeding from the connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused.
Almeida's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. So holding on to him here, not doing a ton.
He's got to start throwing down. It's been a crazy fight.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Right, champ starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
He's taking way too many shots to the head. He got him.
Shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, To stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
That leg kick hurt.
10 minutes in the can. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Assuncao's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights that makes it so fun to sit right next to the octagon and call the action.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Trying to go to the body here. Unable to find the target. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent, lifted a little bit, tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Strong outside leg kick. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing... Oh! He's got to keep pressing here.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. 82 total strikes have landed for Raphael Assuncao, and striking with about 48% accuracy against Thomas Almeida. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Some serious bruising going on in and around that right thigh. May want to check a leg kick or two. Well, he continues to manage distance beautifully and take advantage of that edge and reach. Under a minute now to go in the round. Almeida's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Waning seconds here of round number 3.
Great job landing from the top position.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
That's a toe to the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Now we're going. There it is again. Look at that.
Back to the feet now. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You'd think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career, it's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here.
Just work.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Well, if these were calf kicks, this fight would likely already be over, but I would say it's pretty critical with the thigh damage at this stage of the fight.
It's very close, and the thigh is bigger. It's a bigger muscle, so it takes more damage in order to limit him. But look at his movement. He can barely move around the octagon now. He's very, very close to being stopped by leg kicks.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Assuncao.
Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Assuncao. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Final seconds of round 4. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
Stop.
So there is the horn, standing ovation from this capacity crowd. Near knockouts by both fighters. Probably the best round we've seen thus far this year.
Oh, man, this is the best round of fighting that I have seen for a very long time. Why did the bell have to stop? Let's just go 10 minutes straight.
Pride rules. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
Ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Oh, an obvious limp there. His leg hurting for certain. Almeida gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. He's just huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get hit. He checked that last one.
Oh, you can start to see him limping a little bit after one of those leg kicks, so better make some adjustments or this fight could be over.
You don't want to show it. That's why you see fighters, when they get hurt, they smile. To be limping out there tells you how damaged this guy is.
Clean with the right hook. And that left hook landed on the button. Right back to the clinch now. All right, very late in the fight now, DC. I know we don't have open scoring, but correct me if I'm wrong, he needs a submission or he's losing this fight.
He is not a big puncher, so he needs to get this fight to the ground and chase a submission.
Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
Oh!
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Almeida. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Ooh! Lead left hand is true. Oh, he missed with that right hand. So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. A lot of clinch work here.
Look at that. He can't stand.
Oh, big shots here. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Oh, another crushing leg kick. Man, that one left.
He is throwing his hip into every one of these kicks, and it is taking an effect on his opponent.
Oh! That'll do it!
Oh, my God!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, now we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 59 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Travis Almeida.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC bantamweight champion of the world, and you know these 135-pound contenders are all killed.